These horsemen ride with the fist down inside, with heads like thunder, the rock of your pride. We'll have no mercy for big, far and wide.
What's up, Whiskey Chaser fam? How's it going? Welcome back to another video up here at Empire Harley Davidson, because we are out here doing the demo rides. If you look right behind me over here, that is the demo truck, which has all of the brand new 2022 models on it. We did this last year and it was a ton of fun. Came out and rode the lowrider, the street bob. Parker got on a Softail Standard and a Iron 1200 Sportster, and it was a lot of fun. So we came up here again this year. My boy Randy, who's actually right over here, manning the stop sign like a beast, he told us that it was going to be going on, and so we're just coming back up here. We're going to make another couple of rides. Very cold today. It's about 45 degrees and windy and overcast, so we are freezing, but it is what it is. That's just how we do it. Before we do anything, I got a special gift from my boy over here. Come on over here, Randy.
What?
Got a special gift for you. What do you think about that right there?
Look at that. I've earned my wings.
Yeah, that's right. This is Randy. If you guys don't know Randy runs the social media up here at Empire Harley Davidson, and also this stop sign right here. He's really good at it. So slow, stop. That's why they pay him the big bucks.
Living out my fantasy of working on a road crew. This is awesome.
Yeah. All right, so let's go jump on some bikes and see what this thing's all about. All right, Parker's going to go out on the Sportster S, and I'm going to jump up here on the Pan America. I actually have not ridden one of these at all, even though Empire has been telling me to try to take one out. But yeah, should be pretty fun. We're going to see how this goes. I have no idea how I'm going to get on this thing. I think that starts it. There we go. I can barely stand on this thing. Mode, rain, highway, sport. There are so many buttons. I'm very confused on how all this works. You're nervous? Yeah, I bet. So this thing is comfy. It does lean forward quite a bit. Like, I'm kind of pushed up, but it's not too bad. The seat is very comfortable. It's super wide and cushy. It's pretty easy to stand up on this thing. The windscreen is kind of loud. Or not the windscreen itself, but the wind around the windscreen is kind of loud. Parker's looking good on that Sportster. I believe this is a 6-speed. Yeah. Even though we don't need to get up in the 6th gear for this ride. Fun bike. Fun bike. I like bike. Here's the thing about this bike is I definitely wouldn't want to ride it every day. It's not, like, for me, this would not be an everyday bike. This is a specialty thing. It's something that you would want to take out on long distance, or, you know, take out camping or blah blah blah, whatever, which is great. But the problem with it is it's a lot of money. It's a whole lot of money for a bike that you're not going to use all the time, which sucks but I get it. But I mean, hey, you know, it's what, 150 horsepower. It's gets great gas mileage, liquid cooled. I mean, it's a ripper, definitely. I'm not sure if you can hear it though, but this wind coming up over this windscreen, hitting right about here on the top of my helmet, it's very loud. So long distance, that definitely would suck dealing with. If your exhaust is loud, you can put, you know, like earbuds in or something like that, or you can get some of those like eargasm headphones or earplugs, so that you can hear, but the noise is going to take out the higher frequencies. But with the wind the way it is, you can't get rid of that, and you feel it. You really feel it on the top of your helmet. You feel your helmet get pushed around. It is adjustable, but I think it's up now. Yeah, see, now it's a little bit lower. We'll see what it's like a little bit lower. See if it's any different. It probably is going to give me more wind, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, I can already tell that with the windscreen down, I mean, you can probably hear it. It is loud, but it's definitely not as loud as it was with the windscreen up. The windscreen up was so much louder. Oh, like, why is this bike not going? Because I'm in 6th gear. That's another issue with these types of bikes. It's so quiet, you can't hear. One of the things I love about coming out to the demo rides is if you're a new rider, if you're somebody who hasn't been riding that much, or if you're looking to try out a new bike or anything like that, you can go on a test ride, which is great. But this is just a quick, easy way to get the feel. You just go out for, you know, like maybe 5-10 minutes, and you get kind of a feel for the bike. And then if you like it, that's, you know, then you can talk to somebody about going on a longer test ride or taking it out, you know, around where you're actually going to ride it and actually putting it through the paces. But this is just a great way to kind of get acquainted with something, and it's not too bad. I like the demo days. Demo days are fun. Plus, there's no pressure, and, you know, you have blockers in the front, blockers in the back. You have somebody leading the ride. So really, like, everybody in the middle can just focus on their ride. You don't have to worry too much about where you're going, what's going on, traffic, blah, 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 whatever. And while you do have to kind of pay attention a little bit, obviously, because you are on a road and you are driving, you don't have to put a whole lot of effort into that. You just basically, you know, you watch where the person in front of you is going, and you just kind of follow them, and you don't worry about that. And then you get to feel the ride. You get to feel the bike. You get to go out and do some cool stuff, and I like it. Look at all these freaking geese. What do you guys think? Tell me. Let me know. Have you ridden the Pan America? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I don't hate it. I just... meh. I'm indifferent. I think they only got 2 more rides they're doing today. And I want to try to get on 2 more bikes, but if not, then I definitely want to get on the Sportster. We finally did it, boys and girls. We rode a Pan America. I only did it about a year too late. Alright, just got back from our first ride. We're not going on the second one. We're going to go on the one right after that, the last ride of the day. But first, we're going to get some brisket and mac and cheese. We heard this is really good, so...
It is.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good.
Alright, so we did not get to do a ride right before, but we're going to do a ride on the Sportster. That's the Sportster. Yeah, the white one back there. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what this thing is all about. I now know, due to the Pan America, how to start this thing. Got Parker over there on the 2022 Lowrider S. She is going to hate those foot controls, but everything else about it seems pretty cool. Got the 117 in there. What's cool about the Sportster S is it's really, like, not meant to be a cruiser's bike. It's meant to be a rider's bike. It's meant for going out in the mountains doing some twisties, not taking a whole lot with you, you can definitely feel that. Feels a lot more like a sport bike. This huge exhaust is right under my leg. My leg is actually resting on top of it. It's a good thing they put a big old fat heat shield on there because you can feel it. Yeah, you can feel this. I can feel it. I can dig it. Not too bad. Hey, getting some highway speeds. Nice. This is cool, being able to actually get up to normal operating speeds. Slow down a little bit because I want to crank it. Whoa! Oh, that was nice. Sports mode is no joke, man. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we only... oh, that was a big bump. It's unfortunate that we only are able to do 2 rides this time around. Just like last time, we only did 2 rides. I was hoping to get at least 1 more in, but I guess these guys are trying to get packed up and ready to go because this is the last day for the demo rides, and they got to get the bikes on the truck and get moving down the road. Dude, this thing cooks. Holy crap. I can't wait for somebody to build a stunt cage for this and start stunting them, because this would be a killer bike, I think, to stunt. I also can't wait for that road version to come out of this thing, because I know Harley, I know that you're doing it. Just release it already. I want to see it. I've seen the rumored pictures. We all know. So what I think is great about the 2 bikes that I rode, the Pan America and the Sportster S, I know that this is kind of beating a dead horse because these bikes have been out for a year already, and everybody's kind of seen them and known them. Some people have done full extensive reviews. My buddy Ty from Tennessee, he actually has a Sportster S. He's done extensive videos on them. But the cool thing that I like about these bikes, this one and the Pan America, is it shows that Harley Davidson is listening and wants to help build this brand into something that's a little bit different. If you were to try to do this 20 years ago, which, I mean, they did, kind of. They had some street bikes and stuff that they came out with about 10, 20 years ago that absolutely flopped. And the people who were riding motorcycles back then were just not ready for something like this. Harley owners were not willing to accept that the market needs to be a little bit different. Now, those kids have grown up, and we are starting to take over the market. And we actually do want those types of bikes. And Harley is now ready to put out, you know, street bikes and adventure bikes and stuff like that. And it's really cool being able to watch this transition and experience it ourselves, being the key demographic. And this is great, getting out here on these demo days and riding with people, getting butts in seats, butts in saddles, and letting people go out and experience these different bikes. Like, I probably never would have ridden a Sportster S, even though I've been given the opportunity. I've been up at Empire multiple times, and I've had them say, hey, you know, if you want to go take this bike out, if you want to go ride the Pan America, if you want to go ride the Sportster, we have one. You can go ride it. We'll take you out. And I just kind of never did, because I was like, it's whatever. Like, they look cool, but I'm not really super into getting out there and riding them and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But these demo days give us the opportunity to come out, do a quick little 10, 15-minute ride, put butts in seats for people who either have not ridden a lot or are looking to buy something a little bit different or bigger. And it's awesome. I love this idea. It's also what, you know, Indian did when we went and did the Indian test rides, because I got to take Parker out. She rode on the FTR, which she was super nervous about. She was like, there's no way I'm gonna like this bike. And we went out, we rode around. She loved it. It was incredible. She had a ton of fun riding that FTR. Let me know what you guys think of the Sportster S of the Pan America. I know that, like I said, it's beating a dead horse at this point because everybody's already made a million videos on them, but guess what? Whiskey Chaser hasn't. So now, everybody can stop. Now that I've done my video, it's all good. We're complete. Once again, big shout out to Empire Harley Davidson for hosting this event. This is the second year in a row that we've been, and it is always a good time. We have fun. We get to talk with all of our friends up at Empire. Come hang out. Had some great brisket. That brisket was so good. I actually talked to that guy a little bit. His name is Joe, and he picked up smoking meats during the pandemic. He, got a smoker and they started smoking, just trying to fill some time, and he fell in love with it. And now he's trying to build it into a legitimate business. I went and talked to him for a little while. If you guys don't know, I worked for a barbecue spot in New York City for a couple of years, and I also am from Texas, and I lived in that area where Texas barbecue became so popular. The barbecue capital of the world is Lockhart, and I lived in San Marcos, just over the freeway from there. And I'll tell you, it was very, very good brisket. So that's super, super cool of Empire to invite Joe out and have him making food for everybody. And I hope that he does well, because he is very good at it. And again, big shout out to Harley Davidson for having all these bikes roll out in the demo fleet and letting us take them out for a ride. Beth, Biker Babe Beth, she did a demo ride out in Ohio in 2021, and she rode the same street bob that I rode during the video that I did last year. And I recognized it because the seat was kind of a piece of crap. It was a little beat up. So when I watched her video, I was like, oh, I recognize that seat. I know that's that same street bob. So it's pretty funny. If you do get to go out on a demo day, you may ride the same bikes, that we're riding here, which is pretty cool in my opinion. You ride on the same Harley Sportster S, this green one. Just know that right there, that's my fart, and it's forever ingrained in the seat. Oh man, I'm a terrible person. Oh, those geese leave? Yeah. I guess the geese were pissed off because we all came rolling through here. Demo ride is over.
All right, well, that's going to be it for us today up at Empire Harley Davidson. We had a great time, rode a couple bikes, and it was fun. Did you have fun?
I did.
Great. Also got a new shirt.
Yeah.
Every time we come up here, she buys a shirt.
I do. It's become a tradition.
I know. Now that she's actually got a Harley, she can actually wear them too.
Poser.
Yeah. I know I said this before, but thank you to Harley Davidson for providing the demo bikes, bringing the truck out here and putting them all out for us to ride. Thank you to Empire for hosting this event. Always love coming up here. These guys are absolutely incredible. If you are in the New York area and you need a bike, you should definitely come here. And these guys will hook you up. They'll take care of you. So thank you guys for watching. And if you could do me a favor, please subscribe to the channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, I love you. Thank you so much. Leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you thought about the bikes that we rode today. And yeah.
I don't like that word.
See you guys later. Bye.